Greetings Grapple fans, this is the Big OC Dave O'Connor and welcome to the wrap-up for UKPW SummerJam from the Pentagon Centre in Chatham. SummerJam was the start of a 3-day summer tour and we kicked off in style as Mr. 24 Karat FABIO ROMANO clashed with big fan favourite the Tyrannosaurus Rex Armstrong. Rex has been building up a head of steam recently and he started hot again here in Chatham, dominating Romano early on. Until a quick chase around the ring turned the tables and allowed Fabio to assert himself on his opponent. But Rex is a man on a mission, powering back into the match, hitting the big spear and stampede for a count of 2. Before finally putting Romano away for the 1-2-3. After the match, Rex requested a microphone and called out Harry SEFTON, who he promptly tried to attack when he appeared. Rex was informed that he would indeed get to face him in the future on the condition that Rex could not touch him until they officially met in a UKPW sanctioned match in the ring. The evening's second bout saw former UKPW champion, the entertainer Theodore Powers, taking on the imposing figure of the Law, Lewis Basham. Powers made his UKPW return in this venue just weeks before, and the crowd was still right behind him as he mocked and frustrated Basham from the first bell. But it wasn't long until the sheer power of Basham overwhelmed Powers, putting him on the back foot for a long period. However, there was a huge disparity in experience between these two competitors, and before long Powers was able to turn it to his advantage, catching Basham with a cheeky roll-up out of the corner. Your winner, Theodore Powers. We then headed to our women's division, where standout player the anti-conformist CHIMERA faced off against Vicky Two Thumbs and the returning Bo Bells. Kira was clearly not impressed with the quality of her opponents, telling them to fight amongst themselves while she lounged at ringside. Until she spied an opportunity and swept Bo's legs, dangling her outside of the ring and sending her crashing into the ring post. Before setting her sights on the Tenacious One. Kira has been dominant in 2022 and again put her championship credentials on show as she laid waste to her opponents, sealing the win with her patented stunner spinebuster combination. Yet another win for the anti-conformist CHIMERA. Next on the bill was a grudge match as the former makeshift tag partners of Jay Alexander and the insufferable POS Harry SEFTON clashed in a heated battle. Having suffered a brutal post-match attack at Hold Your Colour, Alexander was clearly here to settle a score, coming out of the gate hot and taking the fight to SEFTON, battering him from pillar to post until the insidious SEFTON misdirected the referee and struck Alexander with his protective mask. This changed the complexion of the match as SEFTON systematically dismantled his opponent. Alexander was not completely out of contention, clawing his way back into the match and nearly scoring a pinfall victory before being savaged and forced to tap out by the dastardly SEFTON. Our penultimate bout of the evening saw two UKPW newcomers clash, with the debuting Keith Chaos taking on Devious Danny. Both men started brightly, trading holds and looking for an opening, until Chaos slapped the soul out of the Devious one and put himself in the driver's seat. If you know anything about Danny, it's that he's devious, and that was fully on display as he lured Chaos out of the ring before jumping him and taking control. But Keith has some tricks of his own, and when Danny hoisted him up onto his shoulders, he slipped free and levelled the Devious one with a big swinging neckbreaker and a debut win for Keith Chaos. This brings us to our much anticipated main event, where Connor Mills challenged the Kid Without Fear Danny Black for the UKPW Inter-Regional Championship. This match started at a lightning pace, with neither man wanting to give an inch until Mills was sent spilling to the outside, where he ate a huge moonsault off the apron and a massive diving crossbody back into the ring. Black tried for a second moonsault to the outside, but Mills caught him before delivering a devastating tombstone on the hard-tiled floor. This gave Mills an opening, which he seized upon with gusto, putting Black's title in real jeopardy until he was able to pluck Connor Mills from the air and put him into a big sit-out powerbomb, which again levelled the playing field and kicked the match into a higher gear as both men smelled blood in the air. It really could have gone either way, with near falls on both sides. But it was the champion that would come out on top as he flattened the challenger twice and scored a huge pinfall victory over one of the UK's best and brightest talents. Your winner, and still UKPW Inter-Regional Champion, the Kid Without Fear, Danny Black. UKPW will be running shows all over the Southeast in 2023. Keep up to date with all of our latest event listings and announcements by following us on social media, and come grab yourself some tickets online at www.ukpw.shop. This has been your wrap-up for UKPW SummerJam from the Pentagon Shopping Centre in Chatham. I've been your host, the Big OC, Dave O'Connor, and I'll speak to you again soon, Grapple fans.